Hi, I'm Holly Capelli and welcome back to the Kellogg Garden YouTube channel. Today we're talking peppers. But before we do, be sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss any cool upcoming videos from Kellogg Garden. We are growing a ton of peppers in the garden this year, all from seed I might add, and everything is looking amazing. I'd love to give you a quick tour on some of my favorite ones we have growing right now, so let's go. This gorgeous pepper is called Jigsaw. It's an outstanding, colorful, almost tie-dye pattern. It's got seafoam green and forest green, creams, lavenders, and violets. It's probably the most beautiful pepper plant I've ever seen. The plant itself stays short and produces purple peppers, which you can see here. We're just starting to get a few. They are spicy. They taste similar to a jalapeno. These plants are great for containers. I have one here in a container. This one's in a container on my porch. I do have some also in beds. They're good for borders as well, as you can see, because they're just so eye-catching. So if you want to add this one to your garden, I highly recommend adding it somewhere where there's heavy foot traffic so that it can be admired as much as possible. Our Italian pepperoncini peppers are popping. These plants are so happy. We have them planted over here in an area that gets quite a bit of filtered shade. Actually, we did this last year and we couldn't believe how many pepperoncinis we had. So we thought we'd try it again this year, and so far, same results. Each plant has a lot. These are an heirloom, and they are most commonly grown for pickling, which is what I use them for. The peppers get about 3 to 5 inches long, and they have a delicious taste. There's only a hint of heat to them. We grew these from seed, as we do with all of our peppers. They would definitely benefit from the use of the heat mat. However, I don't have one and don't grow my peppers with one and don't seem to have a problem, as you can see. It's important that peppers do get a little bit of relief from that hot sun in the late afternoon. So planting them here in this area under this pergola, where they do get some filtered sun in the late afternoon, has clearly helped them to continue to thrive. One of the most exciting crops we're growing in the garden is this, our Chinese 5-color pepper plants. We have a bunch of them and they are already just stunning. It's a gorgeous edible ornamental, perfect for containers or borders. We have several here planted along our outdoor living room area, hoping to add some color to this space, and I think I've definitely accomplished that. These plants are just little bushes, and they're prolific, as you can see, with all of the peppers on them. The peppers themselves are hot, and they stay little. So this spicy little rainbow is kind of my favorite right now. These purple stunners are called Buena Mulata. They are a chameleon-like pepper, so hot. And they start out purple, then they go kind of pinkish, then they get orange, then brown, and then finally a deep red. They get about 6 or 7 inches long before you want to harvest. My husband and my son ate one the other day, and they were pretty impressed with the amount of heat that these little guys are packing. We have several of these planted, and all of them are just bursting at the seams. I've actually already harvested quite a few handfuls of them, and the plants just keep giving. The cayenne pepper plants are finally getting some color. I love growing cayennes. We use them in our fresh salsa, but I also try to dry as many as I can. And I hang dry them all by a string, actually in my window, unlike herbs. And I let them sit there for a really long time till they're fully dried, and then I jar them up. I'll grind them and use them in so many dishes throughout the year. So this is a harvest I really count on to come through for me. And so far, so good. These peppers are called Leza. They are thought to be the sweetest of all the peppers. They have a thick flesh and a super juicy texture. I especially love them grilled, like for fajitas. Really, really good. They mature to a red color, and they are a stocky plant that's actually very easy to grow. I have numerous amounts of peppers on each plant, but they are the first plant I've shown some signs of invasion. Everybody else seems to be bug-free so far, but this one not as much. So I'll be keeping my eye on it here to make sure I don't lose any more fruit to bugs, which is just really wishful thinking. This is another fun one we're growing this year, lilac bell peppers. They're said to be a mid-size pepper, although the first 4 I've already harvested, I'd say are on the small side. But the color is gorge, and the taste is delicious. They're crispy and juicy and sweet. I honestly was just growing them because they were purple, so I'm pleasantly surprised that they're also quite delicious. You can leave them on the plant and they will ripen to red, or you can enjoy them when they're this color. But who doesn't want to eat a purple pepper? Another very busy pepper plant in the garden are the banana peppers. Every banana pepper plant I have has numerous peppers already on it. As you can see, it ripens from a green to a yellow. That one there is even getting orange, so ready to be harvested. Banana peppers are 100% sweet. There is no trace of heat on these at all. They can be harvested at any size, but they're best harvested when they're about 6 to 7 inches long and that beautiful yellow color. These right here, ready to go. Another wildly successful pepper plant in the garden are the Anaheims. Each of our Anaheim plants are, well, they look like this, happy as can be. Anaheim peppers get pretty large. They get about 7 to 8 inches before you want to harvest them, and they go from this beautiful shiny green to a red color when they are ripe. They definitely have a medium heat to it, although I think every once in a while I come across one that is a little spicy for me. But my husband and my boys love these peppers. We stuff them, we grill them, we pickle them, we put them in salsas, we dry them. Really versatile, super delicious, and obviously a happy plant in the garden. These peppers here that I've already harvested, I'm going to dry. And actually you can see that process has already begun. But I'm going to hang dry them in a beautiful rainbow cluster on a string, and I'll just hang them in my window. It's not direct sun, but it does get some light, and that'll just help speed up the process. You, of course, can dry your peppers in a dehydrator as well. That works great. I just like to see my pretty rainbow peppers hanging in my kitchen. Hey, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. If you liked this video, it'd be real cool for you to like it and maybe even share it as well. I'll see you next time, but until then, you can find me over at Instagram, Big Family Living, where we share our everyday happenings. Happy gardening!